Well, I mean, we are here. XM Gravity is here because mainly of Paul and the work that he's done to acquire a lot of different companies within Asia Pacific and bringing them together in terms of becoming XM, part of the XM family in Asia Pacific. So, in my analogy, my personal analogy would be like, Paul is the architect of the change, and he's also the structural engineer who built the foundation of XM and also built the sort of the structure of the building, right? Including the roof and the walls and everything like that. I'm more of what I'm going to bring to XM Asia is that I'm more of the interior designer, right? So I make everything, I suppose, looking at how we connect closely with each other, right? Also looking at how we collaborate, not only collaboration in terms of people, but also collaboration in terms of services, right? Because all the different companies within XM has varying degrees of specialist skills. Right? One is very good at platform build with Adobe. Another is very good on the front end. Another company is very good on digital activation and technology. XM Gravity is good in social and analytics and campaigns and also media. So there's varying degrees of services that we're excel at. So there are pockets of excellence in different parts, and because we can connect and we can collaborate together, and I think the last bit is to create together, because what I've seen in recent times is that the foundation has been very strong, but it's just it needs to get to a point where we're working together and as a team. We're 600 plus people now within the region, and part of being in a family is to connect and collaborate, right? It's not just meeting them at every sort of planning or exco meetings and exchanging some ideas or exchanging some case studies. It needs to be much more of an effort to contact them. For example, like a regular arisan lah, ibaratnya. So these kind of things. Make sure that everybody working together. I think the most important part is to first better understanding in terms of the capabilities, the core capabilities of each office, and also the second is about the personalities as well, right? And the third is making sure that they are disciplined in terms of collaboration and connecting to each other. I think it's sometimes each of the offices are very much how do you say it? They're preoccupied with their own performance. They're preoccupied with their own revenue and budget targets, but sometimes they forget that there are brothers and sisters in other parts of the world that can potentially contribute quite a lot to their business as well. So I think it's making sure and bringing the discipline of working together, connecting and creating together. I think that's the core of the greater vision that I have for the future for XM. For me, I think this is a testament to obviously not only the great job that XM Gravity has done over the past few years post acquisition from XM and JWT as well, but it's also a testament to the fact that we've been looked at by globally by the powers that be, and that we can truly contribute something fantastic. It's not just the fact that we are just an office within a region, but we are an extremely strong player within the region that has from there we gave birth to a leader from this particular country. And I think it's a humbling experience for us as well, and quite overwhelming at times. But I think it's good that it's a positive thing for our industry within Indonesia, and also a very good thing for the industry within the Asia Pacific region. You know, it felt amazing when receiving an award, because it's a regional award, right? And obviously, you know, the way that they've graded it, the way they've judged it, it's very, very stringent. There's like, you know, for each category, I believe there's at least, you know, 8 or 9 judges, and then also it's being audited by independent auditor as well. So for us, it means a great deal. You know, maybe it doesn't mean a great deal to other agencies, but for us, it means a great deal. And that means that from a business standpoint, right, not just from a creative standpoint, but from a business standpoint, we are at a very, very strong place in Indonesia that we've managed to receive that you know, award.